Picture this. A smallholder farmer in Kirinyaga wakes up one morning to check on his 152-week-old chicks, only to find 5 dead, 7 gasping for breath, and a few huddled in the corners, heads tucked, eyes closed. He panics, rushes to the agrovet, buys a broad-spectrum antibiotic, mixes it with drinking water, and prays it works. But 2 days later, more chicks die. The survivors are slow, the growth rate drops, and when he finally sells the batch, he barely breaks even. Now here's the twist. The issue wasn't lack of antibiotics. It was misuse, over-reliance, and poor gut health management. And the sad reality? This is happening every day across thousands of farms in Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, India, and even Europe. Here's the truth. Most smallholder and even semi-commercial poultry farmers are losing birds and money not just because of diseases, but because of poor immune resilience, weakened gut flora, and antibiotic resistance. The poultry industry is trapped in a cycle where antibiotics are used as a crutch instead of a tool. But today, I want to show you something different. A natural herbal balm that can boost your chicken's immune system, prevent common bacterial infections, and improve performance without a single antibiotic. And yes, it's backed by both science and farmer field success. It's a simple blend of turmeric and cayenne pepper, and when used right, it can do what antibiotics often fail to do: support the bird's internal defense system, reduce mortality, improve digestion, and increase weight gain or egg production. No withdrawal period, no drug residues, no extra cost on egg downgrading. If you care about healthier chickens and better profits, give this video a like, share it with another farmer, subscribe so you don't miss proven tips like this, and tell me where you are watching from around the world, because this herbal balm might just save your next flock. Let's face it, respiratory infections, coccidiosis, salmonella, and E. coli are some of the most common threats to poultry production. They cost Kenyan farmers millions each year, not just in lost birds, but in poor feed conversion, stunted growth, low egg output, and rejected birds at market. And what's the first thing many farmers do when they see dull birds, sneezing, or bloody droppings? They run for antibiotics. Tilosin, oxytetracycline, and Prolyum sulfadimidine. These are poured into water lines like salt into githeri. But here's the danger. Bacteria evolve. They build resistance. The more we use antibiotics without a lab diagnosis, the more we force bacteria to mutate and fight back. That's why diseases keep recurring even after multiple treatments. Worse still, antibiotic residues can linger in eggs and meat, leading to public health risks and export bans. In fact, a 2021 FAO bulletin highlighted that sub-Saharan Africa is increasingly flagged for antimicrobial residues in poultry exports. That means lost revenue, stricter controls, and disappointed buyers. Now imagine a flock that doesn't rely on synthetic drugs every 2 weeks, a flock with a healthy gut, strong immune responses, and better nutrient absorption. That flock has fewer disease outbreaks, lower mortality, and better performance. That flock is the goal, and turmeric plus cayenne pepper might be the key. Let's talk science. Turmeric, or curcuma longa, contains a powerful compound called curcumin. This natural polyphenol has been studied for its anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, and even anti-cancer effects. In poultry, curcumin has been shown to modulate gut microbiota, reduce oxidative stress, and stimulate immune organs like the spleen and thymus. One study published in the Journal of Poultry Science and Technology in 2020 demonstrated that broilers fed turmeric powder at 0.5% of feed had improved feed conversion ratios and reduced mortality under mild E. coli challenge. On the other hand, cayenne pepper, Capsicum annuum, contains capsaicin. This spicy compound not only improves blood circulation, but also has antimicrobial properties. It enhances appetite, stimulates enzyme secretion, and supports the gut lining. Combined, these two herbs create what I call a herbal bomb, a synergistic blend that promotes health, resilience, and performance. Now let's put it into practice.
Hi there, my name's Peter, and I've been raising chickens for over 10 years now. Layers, broilers, even some indigenous birds. Let me be honest, before I found this book, I was struggling. Feed prices were going up, antibiotics were becoming less effective, and my flock just wasn't performing like it used to. Then I came across The Organic Chicken Farmer's Guide by Dominic Ngafo and Mugweru Isaac. I decided to buy it, and I'll tell you something. It changed everything on my farm. This guide isn't theory, it's practical. It shows you how to use local, affordable things like garlic, neem, turmeric, aloe vera, even charcoal, to keep your birds healthy and productive. I started small. I tried the moringa and garlic in the water for a week. I noticed improved appetite, less coughing, and better energy. Now, I've built my own small black soldier fly setup for protein, and I'm using fermented feeds regularly. My birds are growing faster, my eggs are bigger. I'm saving money, and I haven't used antibiotics in months. The best part? The book is easy to understand. It speaks our language, not complicated science. And it's available in English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Indonesian, so anyone can use it. If you're serious about poultry farming and want to move forward the smart way, scan the QR code you see on your screen or click the link in the description and the pinned comment. This book worked for me. I believe it can work for you too.
Here's the farmer-friendly recipe. Use turmeric powder. Not the fresh root, but clean, dry, finely ground powder. Ensure no additives. Use cayenne powder. Red pepper, not black. Again, clean, dry, and finely ground. Dosage. For broilers or layers in grower or finisher stage. 2 grams turmeric and 1 gram cayenne per kilo of feed. For chicks below 3 weeks, halve the dosage. So, 1 gram turmeric and 0.5 gram cayenne per kilo of feed. Mix thoroughly into the feed. Do this once daily for 5 to 7 consecutive days every 3 to 4 weeks. During times of stress, vaccination, heat, transport, or cold weather, you can run the dose for up to 10 days. Always ensure birds have clean drinking water, shade, and balanced feed. Let me share a case study from Meru County. A semi-commercial farmer, Mama Anduta, had 220 layers in mid-lay, producing 172 eggs a day. She had started noticing drop in egg production, occasional diarrhea, and pale combs. She suspected worms or bacterial challenge. Her usual vet visit was delayed, so she tried a 7-day herbal detox, turmeric and cayenne, following the exact dosage I've just shared. By day 5, droppings had normalized. By day 8, her egg count rose to 198 per day. By day 14, feed consumption stabilized and eggs had better shells. She called me not to report a problem, but to share her joy. Now, a few common mistakes to avoid. Don't overdose. More herbs do not mean better results. High capsaicin can irritate the gut lining. Don't mix with antibiotics unless guided by a vet. Don't use moldy or expired powders. Contamination can worsen gut problems. Don't expect results overnight. Herbs support gradual healing and resilience, not instant knockout. So what about the objections? One farmer might say, turmeric and cayenne can't treat serious infections. And that's true. These herbs are not a substitute for antibiotics in confirmed severe cases like advanced salmonellosis or fowl cholera. They are best used for prevention, immune support, and early-stage intervention. Think of them like daily exercise or eating fruits. They keep you strong so you don't fall sick easily. Another concern, aren't these herbs too expensive? Actually, no. A 100 grams packet of turmeric in local agro shops costs around $1. Cayenne, even less. For a flock of 100 birds, you'd use around 300 grams of turmeric and 150 grams of cayenne per month, costing under $5 total. Compare that to antibiotics plus vet consultation, and it's far cheaper in the long run. One more question. Can I use this in broilers, layers, and indigenous birds? Yes. Just adjust dosage based on age and production stage. Even kienyeji birds respond well. And yes, you can combine this approach with probiotics, multivitamins, or garlic extracts for even more synergy. So what are the key takeaways? First, chronic overuse of antibiotics in poultry leads to resistance, higher costs, and poorer results. You must shift from reaction to prevention. Second, turmeric and cayenne pepper offer scientifically backed benefits in improving gut health, immunity, and overall flock performance. They are not miracle cures, but effective support tools. Third, any farmer, from Kaibara to Kisi, from Nigeria to Nepal, can try this method affordably, safely, and with measurable results. So here's what you can do today. Visit your local agrovet or herbal store. Buy quality turmeric and cayenne powders. Start with one small group of your flock. Monitor their droppings, energy levels, feed intake, and growth. Document your findings. If you see improvement, scale up, share the knowledge. Let's build a generation of farmers who don't just treat disease, but build immunity from the ground up. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for weekly poultry tips, and share this with a farmer who needs it. Together, let's raise healthier flocks and smarter farmers. I'm Dominic, your poultry vet, signing off with one reminder. Prevention is always cheaper than cure, especially when the cure grows right in your garden.